Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Kaiju Cinema YouTube channel. Most of you are probably aware, early this morning, Apple TV dropped their trailer for Monarch Legacy of Monsters, a really cool series that we get to see as soon as November 17th, apparently. So, I really wanted to watch this trailer with you guys this morning, so here we are. I'm really excited for this series. I've always wanted to see something Godzilla with Kurt Russell in it, and this looks like, well, not looks like, we know that that's what we're getting, because we have Godzilla. But you know what I'm saying. So, let's get down to business. Brass tacks. Alright, let's get right into this. 3, 2, 1... Oh, it's muted. There's Kurt Russell. And that's John Goodman. Are they bringing him back to some extent? Oh, that's so cool. I love that 2014, you know, the 1950s testing, trying to kill Godzilla. I love that stuff.
I decided to do something about it.
There's the bomb!
The mission was to protect their world.
That guy looks a lot like the flying monsters in Planet of the Monsters.
Monarch to be.
What? They're astronauts. They're going in the orb. Oh, hell yeah.
You'll know everything, I promise.
Oh. Oh, San Francisco. Oh, my. He looks so good. Man, Godzilla looks, all the effects look really great for a TV series. This looks freaking awesome. Yeah, like I said, November 17th. So let's go bit by bit through some of this. So activating some kind of machine, tape player, something like that. I'm not sure what that is. Lee, as is indicated by the caption, Kurt Russell's character's name is Lee. He seems to be upset by something going on here. And distress. I don't... Maybe I'm reading too far into that. But this is Wyatt Russell, and he's playing Lee as a younger person. We know that. This is the, nuclear test that they used on Godzilla right here. So it looks like we're going to get some extra scenes with John Goodman's character from Kong Skull Island, which is really cool because he was one of the better parts about that movie, I think. John Goodman's just good in what he does. Maybe that's some stuff that they had from before. This is awesome. This is a really interesting shot of San Francisco post everything that happened in Godzilla 2014. It's really good at putting everything in perspective of how devastating that was, because when we're seeing the actual kaiju action, everything's just zoomed in on the actual, it's zoomed in into the actual fight, so we're not seeing everything that they've done at any given time, really, especially when it's at night and it's really hard to see. So this shot really communicates, excuse me, it's early in the morning, how destructive this is and how insane. It's awesome. This is really great. Just how cataclysmic that whole event was. It's great. And that's really great to do, because this just takes place after 2014, and assuming the plot's more, they're trying to figure out what to do with all these monsters that are suddenly showing up and getting into people's lives. Sorry, alarm. And there's a lot of kind of a turbulent world that they can portray there, with people trying to adjust to something like this. It's pretty cool, and showing something like that San Francisco disaster really does help put things in perspective. I wonder if they're ever going to talk about Hawaii again. So Lee is saying that he decided to do something about it, so maybe he was or is still in a leadership position in Monarch. I think I saw that was Wyatt Russell. Well, this cut here does imply that he had something to do with the bomb that they used on Godzilla, which he would have to be very old in this series for that to like work out timeline wise, but I guess it's possible. I think it's more likely he's involved with like Monarch in like the Vietnam War era or something like that. But this is really cool. You see the bomb that they used on him, painting the anti-Godzilla logo on that. So this is all about exposing a mystery. Maybe maybe like the Godzilla -1, it'll be about, you know, uncovering a conspiracy, right? But kind of the Monarch organization has always been kind of that kind of organization. Seeing a lot of our characters here, I assume, for the rest of the series. Don't really know anything about them. A lot of blacked out ink Monarch stuff. Something's going on here with a big orb device in the back. Don't know what that is. Whenever I see a device in these movies, I think Orca prototype, but it's probably not. It's probably something completely different, but it does look important. We have this little monster that looks like those flying doodads from the anime trilogy. New kaiju. Looks like people are sad. Something happened. People are sad. Of a secret legacy. So this is Kurt Russell's character, younger, played by Wyatt Russell. They're looking like they're about to go to space. This looks a little bit old. Well, obviously, it's a while in the past because I just can't exactly pin down what time era this is looking like. Maybe 60s, maybe 70s. It's kind of got that old school spacesuit looking thing. They're getting into the Monarch orb. Get your ass in the Monarch orb. I don't know what's going on with that, if it's like meant to withstand like a big like nuclear blast test or something, or if it's supposed to be hurled at something. I have no idea. It's kind of odd. It definitely looks like it's made to withstand a ton of force, because it's got like the window with all like that's like submarine like. It's all super airtight looking, very durable, so it's probably meant to withstand a lot of damage from something or a creature maybe. We see this nice shot of the little Godzilla evacuation route, which is simultaneously kind of cute, but also some like kind of terrifying implications if this was like in the real world. I actually really like this as like world building. That's really cool. Let's see. Yeah, we have Godzilla here. This does look like the nuclear test that was actually designed to kill him. He's in his 2014 design, Glory. I still prefer the King of the Monsters look, but this is an amazing design still, and I love it almost as much. This is just a really good shot. We're just really great effects here. I'm genuinely really impressed. And I really actually love that we're seeing more of this event, because one of the most intriguing things in Godzilla 2014 that they didn't properly capitalize on was the conspiracy element of it, right? They didn't capitalize on this really cool like alternate history crap that is like, especially like this event. It was just kind of shown to us in the opening sequence, not really talked about again. So this is a great opportunity to really get into that really, really interesting historical event within this universe. I am really excited to see more about that, hopefully. Kurt Russell is trying to convince, I assume, the other main cast of characters to come with him to do something. They're probably doing something crazy. This monster looks a little bit like Cilia, but I imagine it's something different because Cilia was still, you know, sleeping. So this has got to be somebody different, maybe from Skull Island, but that would probably be a little overplayed. We've seen a lot from Skull Island, obviously. John Goodman running through the forest, so like I said, we might be getting more John Goodman content. We got this mossy ship of sorts and a big creature with horns and wings coming out. This might be the creature that we saw flying earlier that I mentioned looked like a Planet of the Monsters creature. This could be on Skull Island. All the moss and stuff on the plane and like the hilly background kind of makes me think that's Skull Island, but we've gone to Skull Island so many times. Maybe it's something completely different. I have this interesting map. Surely something to do with that little spot illuminated with light is important, but we don't know yet. This is a really cool shot of, I assume, that same ship falling on two of our characters. That's pretty darn cool. And we have this shot, which is awesome. This is something I definitely really want to see. This is the bus scene from the Golden Gate Bridge scene from Godzilla 2014. It's really cool to see a different perspective on just the carnage of this all. And look at Godzilla. He just looks so good. All the rain rippling off his, or like just draining off his skin. It just looks so good. I really love how Godzilla looks in this movie. The one thing I do want to say though is we have not seen any Godzilla anything with him in his, you know, I wouldn't say present day because this takes place between Godzilla 2014 and King of the Monsters. We've not seen anything from him in a timeline that we haven't already seen, in a time that we haven't already seen him. So we saw a bunch of shots of him in the 50s for the nuclear testing, and we've seen like stuff from him in the 2014 movie. We've not seen him since, and because we know Godzilla was in hiding or something for 5 years, maybe we won't see him do something crazy in this series. Maybe it'll be more about the other monsters, which I guess could be totally fine, but I can't say I wouldn't be a little disappointed if we didn't get more of the Godzilla man doing stuff currently in the current story that they're telling with this series. But obviously they hid a lot in this trailer. They're not really sharing too much about what's going on, what this is about, which is good. It leaves all this for us to discover when we watch the show really, really soon. Only 2 months away, pretty much. So we'll just have to see what Godzilla's role is in this and what new monster friends we're introduced to, which I'm always excited to be introduced to new kaiju. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this trailer. I really can't wait to see this movie. I hope you guys are excited too. Let me know what you guys thought of the trailer. Was it a little too short, not give you enough of the story, or was it just right to get you interested in the series without giving too much away? Just let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll be discussing this with you guys down there when I get a chance. So, yeah. Let me know also if I should review that Gamma Rebirth TV series. I'm considering watching it when I find time. So, yeah. Besides that, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.